Soul Squad. Good morning, lovelies. Thank you for being here. I'm Jenna O'Malley, your soul writer, author of fantasy with a dash of romance. Come on in, make yourselves comfortable. It's 10 a.m. here on the East Coast in jolly old Western Maryland. The birds are singing this morning. We're in between rainstorms, and we'll see whether or not they'll start up construction outside this morning on somebody's house. We shall see. So, happy Camp Nano. It's the, next to last weekend. And a busy weekend it is about the sprinting community, I hear. So, what are you working on? Where are you from? What are you eating or drinking? Because it's breakfast time or lunch for many of us. Brunch in some ways. Me, I've got my caffeine and my water here. I have the kitties all fed. Hopefully none of them will bother us. No promises. I'm debating about getting a cat cam set up eventually. Feeling kind of tired. I need to finish my newsletter to go out for tomorrow. It is a double feature short story going out this month. The cover reveal to book 3 for my series is also going out early to them tomorrow. So everybody else gets it on social medias in another week. Subs got it a week sooner. So little heads up as you're getting situated. These sprints are hosted on behalf of the Heart Breathings Writing Community Group on Facebook. I'm currently only streaming here. I'll eventually be streaming to both places. The community is absolutely amazing. I get a lot of work done in other people's streams and wanted to give back. I'm so happy to be able to do this very tiny part in a larger community that does so much for others. And I'm hoping to run for 2 hours, my friends. 4x 20-minute sprints with about 5-minute breaks in between. Let's go ahead and see who we have here today with us, though. Diane, good morning. I saw you in Heather's stream a little bit ago. Heather wasn't feeling so great this morning, so a huge shout out to her. Hope she gets feeling better here very, very soon. Of course, stopping on by. Good morning, my darling. This is my hubby, for those of you who don't know, the Cheesecake Man. As you can imagine, what does his bakery in the making sell? Cheesecakes, made to order. Thank you for stopping in, hun. He's at work right now. He'll listen in on occasion while he's delivering for everybody's favorite Christmas delivery service, aka the Blue Smile Amazon. Cool Gamer, hello, honey. I hope you're doing great. Yes. I've been getting a lot of spring cleaning done this week myself. My editor still has my book 3 and probably will until Monday or Tuesday. I'm a little nervous. So cleaning has been on my mind a lot lately. I hope you definitely get some things done and we'll cheer you on. Kansas. Oh, you're about an hour behind me, or are you Central or Eastern? I think is what I'm trying to confirm. Enjoy your first stop. Yes. A lot of packages, it looked like, on your list today when you messaged me, text messaged me earlier. Yeah. I do too, Diane. I do too. Yes, he's an awesome hubby. I couldn't ask for a better hubby. My book 1 is dedicated to him for a reason. Good morning, Jen. It's good to see you. Cheesecake drool. Yes, my husband sells cheesecake by the slice at local food vending shows and in the off season does catered events. He just had his first holiday season come through and it was his best yet. Good morning, Jennifer. New picture book. Oh my goodness. Definitely make sure you're showing your progress in the Facebook group if you're over there too. Link to that should be in the description box. And if not, I'll get it updated right away. Diane, we have city cleanup next weekend. Yeah, ours is coming up here soon. We have ours right after the end of the school year in my neighborhood because there's an elementary school a couple of streets that way. So, yep, declutter week coming. I love cleanup because literally they put a dumpster, like, this is your corner, four corner of the streets dumpster. Fill it up. We'll take it away at the end of the week and bring it back for another week. The hubby and I need to probably rent one of our own, though. We are going to be back on the house hunt here in a few months. So let's hope it works. Central. Okay, I wasn't sure where Kansas was. Alrighty, everybody. See, just saying hello to everyone. City Garage sale is this weekend. Oh, yeah, I don't blame you. I'm an asthmatic. That statement says I already struggle to breathe because I was born not breathing well. Please don't make it worse. At least in my community, that's what that means. We have a large farming community, and where I am, I'm tucked right up against the mountains of West Virginia, or that way, with the Potomac River running around the end of our neighborhood to cut us off from it. And there's a lot of farming communities. So yeah, I'm afraid to do in-person signings because of asthma and stuff myself. So we're going to do virtual stuff this summer, it seems. Alrighty, we do have just about a couple more minutes. A few more things coming up. I will be running sprints again next week. Same times, same places. I did 7 to 9 last night. I'll do it again next Friday. So I'll be right before Rhiannon streams. And then try to give you a little 10-15 minute block between mine and hers. So I'll try to keep Friday nights a little bit tighter than Saturday mornings here on the East Coast. I was told that we have some people from the UK, EU, and abroad who might be hopping on in. So if you are from beyond the East Coast or the US in general, you are definitely welcome. My editor's in England, my book's in England with her right now. So my book's based in Europe even. We might have plenty to talk about. Very rural. 2K population. Ooh, very windy today. Hey, better to be than not. Get the juices flowing. So, all right, let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to add in our first. We'll go ahead and just have the timer rotate through. It'll track our breaks and everything for us. You're welcome to go ahead and use this first little morning bit to get any coffee, anything of that nature that you may or may not need. So let's go ahead and get started and make some magic, my dears. See you on the other side. Alrighty then, my lovelies. Whew, let's take a little bit of a break. How did it go with your tasks or your works in progress? Make sure you're saving. If you need to stretch, do so. That includes stretching your fingers. Happy hydration time if you haven't had any in a bit, or if you just got yours for the morning, enjoy. How'd you do? Diane went off to go take care of those chores. I got myself pretty far into this short story I'm doing. Got about 373 words so far. Not bad. I'm feeling really, really sluggish with typing today. I know that's pretty good in 20 minutes, though, for first full sprint that I've done just writing today. Had a bunch of admin tasks earlier, so again, if you indeedy do want to join us later today for the Heart Readings community, I know Tracy is on at 8. Check the calendar, link in the description box. Just checked, it should be there. Jennifer, let's see. Caffeinating with Earl Grey and working on those rhyming words. Sometimes it takes a while to get into the flow with the rhyme. I teach English for grades 6 through 12, and my students hate poetry when they realize it has to rhyme. They hate it more for that reason, but you'll get the groove. We believe in you. Jen, still waking up. I hear that, honey. It's dark and pouring. Oh no, it's raining in Minnesota. Oh goodness. I hope it gets cozy for you today. It's sunny out now. I don't think it's going to be that way when I get back from the grocery run I've got to do after our sprints are over today with me. I don't think it's going to stay that way here. Laundry put up and laundry drying for Diane. Really awesome. Dark and icky in Kansas as well. I think y'all are sending that my way. I think we're supposed to get that probably tomorrow or Monday. Jennifer, yes, I'm a poet. Rhyming's tough, but I'm good at it. It is one of those things like anything in writing. It's a skill. You got to cultivate it. You definitely have to cultivate it. One of my students, he is the football player who's like the top football player for not just his school, not just for his district, but for the state. And yeah, he he had to get a what did you do to become the best player in the state? I practiced. Well, how do you think you're going to write this good essay? You're going to practice. Same application. Yes, they both take a degree of talent for sure. So we've got about a minute left in our break there. Do make sure if you need to save that you do so. Make sure you get a stretch in. If you are in the middle of doing some chores, please make sure you are not overstretching. Put it that way. Hopefully before Tracy goes live tonight, I can get some cleaning done so I can finish my writing stuff today. But we got about 30 seconds into that next sprint. So we'll probably get a reminder to do a rehydrate, go for a self-care break. If you don't take one during the next sprint, you'll have to make sure you take it during the third one then. So let's go ahead and get number 2 rolling, friends. Alrighty there, my dears. Oh, goodness. Like gremlins being what they are, I do apologize for any timer jumps there that might have happened along the way. Though I did get up to 678 words on this short for my newsletter. It's a secondary character from books 1 through 3, Mardigan. I've not written anything in his POV yet. It's not what I expected it to be. And it's probably because I shouldn't have watched Witcher and gotten to know Jaskier as a bard, because Mardigan's a song weaver or a bard. We'll see how it turns out and whether or not I can get him to the Marty I know in books 1 through 3. Put it that way. So how'd we do? Diane is going to read her mag while waiting for her dryer and or hubby to get up so she can change the sheets in her studio. Yes, this is in my studio. Good morning, Isabella. She's been able to join the live stream in a while. Well, welcome back. Welcome back. I'm glad you joined us here. We're more than happy to cheer you on. Hello, Lex. It's good to see ya. Welcome, Jean. Welcome, Jean. And you're not late. How is it? Is it Lisa that says you're here exactly right when you want to be or should be? Lex, I finished my character psychology for the male lead. Ooh, interesting. So what is this character like? Are you enjoying them? Because I can think of 2 male characters and I that don't get along. Still reading for Diane? What are we reading, may I ask? In the mag, like, is it nonfiction? Is it health mag? Things of that nature. Jennifer, I have 2 stanzas. Wow. Yeah, still playing around with the meter. Meter can be just as tricky as the rhyming, especially when you get rhyming words that say the meters don't match on the words, one's longer or shorter. That can really throw things off too. Jen did some research on building fences for my real life, not my novel. Fair enough. My husband is making coffee. Ooh, we love coffee in this house too. I really probably should go get myself another cup and shouldn't have relied on soda this morning. So yes, more sprints. We've got 2 more ahead after our little break ends here. I misunderstood. Diane's reading this mag called In Her Studio. Picked up on a whim yesterday. Good to know. Sounds like a worthy read. Hello, Leanne. They're joining in late this morning. You're not late. You're perfectly on time. We've got 2 more sprints in us here. I know there's a bunch of other sprints going on today outside of the Hardee's community. I know Tracy is later tonight. Karen is tomorrow morning. So we will talk about planning out the rest of your day and your Sunday here in a little bit with some resources to help you do that, though. I like to do that between the next set of sprints before we launch you off at the end of number 4. Lex, my goals for today is to finish character sheets and read a few chapters in which Tessa Dare book. That's a guilty pleasure of mine, mostly because, well, not only do I enjoy a good read that possibly includes a Scotsman, I enjoy writing for a Scotsman. Ian, one of the male to the leading couple in my series. He's from Scotland, paired with half Egyptian, half Macedonian chick. So Ooh, Tessadair. Very inspiring. Let's see. We're going to pause and rock that back. Let's see. Jennifer, yeah, that was meant to be meant it to be tricky. In a rhyming picture book, the meter, yes, has to be perfect. And that's the hardest part. This genre doesn't so much have a formula so much as it has a very strict format. And you gotta go ahead and make sure you meet that for sure. Diane, but this is the sprint where all the cool people hang out. Very much so. Thank you, my lovely. Thank you. Thank you. Lex, Romancing the Duke. Oh, I just finished that for like a reread 2 weeks ago. Loved it. I think it was 2 weeks ago. It was very recently. I love Tessadair a little too much. And if you get poking hard enough, you can find our audiobooks everywhere for free, it seems, right now. So take advantage of that for sure. So we did go ahead and click on over before we drop into sprint number 3. If you have not taken a self-care, or as I sometimes like to call them, a soul care break, now's the time. So not just taking care of your body, but take care of your physical, mental, spiritual, and so on. Okay. So if you need a moment to stop beating yourself up, we're here to tell you, be kind to our friend, please. We very much enjoy having you here. So let's go ahead, though, and get everything switched on in. Sprint 3 of 4. I'll leave the reminder on the screen for a little bit, and we're off to the races, my dear friends. Alrighty there, my friends. Welcome on back. Hope the break went really well. Before we go too much further, please make sure you click the save button, even if it auto saves. Please do so for your sanity. Make sure you're stretching, taking a sip of anything you need to. Most of all, savor your reflections on the good work you got in. So, we were fangirling a little bit when we left off for this sprint. Oh, hello, Shannon. SD Houston and I are planning the first AuthorTube writing conference for this summer. It's going to take place this coming July. We do need people to fill sessions as either presenters, like if you want to do a workshop or if you want to run a panel or solo by yourself or not. You're welcome to go ahead and apply. Applications are due the 15th of May. So just in a little bit, a couple weeks actually. And as Shannon pointed out, this is on YouTube. We're keeping it on YouTube for free for everybody. There will be a plethora of information. I'm only plugging this here because our very own Heart Breathing's Sarah, yes, our dear Sarah, is one of our presenters for the AuthorTube Writing Conference. So definitely you're going to want to make sure when that video goes live on Sarah's channel, you check it out, because the goal is for us to try and keep it in the space that we all know and love. Playlists will be coming to you in the future for there. Thank you for stopping on by. I know you just finished a stream earlier with others. Thank you for stopping in. Lex. Ooh. I finished character ideas and passions for my male lead. Oh, you're making this very intriguing, Lex. I agree. And if you are writing romance, as Shannon's asking what kind, because romance is kind of general, I'm finding. The more I write. Yay for Lex. Yes. So I know it's Camp Nano. Has anyone won camp? I know someone did during my stream last night. I might during Tracy's later today. Anybody else doing Camp Nano and getting those goals in? My goals were really simple. I was expecting to get book 3 back from my editor this month. It is now Monday or Tuesday. I'm supposed to get it. And then I have 3 days to get it back to her for a second pass. It's going to be interesting. Yes, you did. You finished a book, though, to be fair, I think, Shannon, right? Is that what you're referring to, finishing your book 3? Lex is writing paranormal romance with werewolves, vampires, witches, and everything good. Jeez. Sounds kind of familiar. My books are werewolves, vampires, fae, cat shifters, and dragon blood / dragonkin. No, they don't shift into dragons. They just have some dragon-like qualities. Put it that way. So it's nice to see people unafraid to blend those subspecies, I guess we could call them. Diane. Oh, my dear. We've got a week. I'm sure you'll do just fine. And honestly, depending on what your goals are, appreciate life happened. It's camp. And sometimes what happens at camp needs to happen. And sort out kinks and things, but you'll catch up eventually in your own time, in your own stride. Planned to get my word count in this week. There's plenty going on in the next week with streams to do that. I was just looking at the Heart Breathing's calendar, which I promised we're going to chat about. I'm going to pause my timer again there a little bit so I can keep my eye on background timer I have for me. If you need to check for other sprints, specifically in the Heart Breathings community, again, Tracy is later tonight. We're about to go into our fourth sprint. So I want to make sure I go over this with information for everybody. I know Tracy is tonight at 8 Eastern. I love her micro sprint planning sessions so much. That's how I finished my book 3, was thanks to her stream constantly getting it through in between writing retreat weekends. And then tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. Eastern, Karen is going live, followed pretty much immediately by Melissa at 10. Now, if you're like me and you know your days off and you want to plan in advance, but there's not necessarily anything going on in the Heart Breathings community as posted, please do not hesitate to check everybody's favorite YouTuber of service. Whoops, it wouldn't let me share the calendar link there. Let's try another way. The lag gremlins are also getting me pretty hard right now. That's the other reason for my slight pause. Allow all the internets to catch up. So there's the link for the Heart Breathings calendar that wouldn't go through. And then, of course, our favorite YouTuber of service, Devin Cutting, has their playlists at the ready for us too. I like to use a combo of both to kind of plan out my weekends and my days, kind of make like a personal writing retreat even. So if you need those sources, there they be for you. Let's see. Jennifer says, I was taking a writing class this month, so I didn't do camp. Maybe July. Well, that was your camp, my friend. That was your camp, and I hope it went very well. Being sure I schedule time for writing is why you do your own sprints. Yes, that's why I enjoy doing these. I can't believe I've written 1,000 words in 2 hours. That's pretty good, pretty good. So I'm feeling that statement of accountability. And just in case you need more of the accountability, again, there's the calendar and the playlist. So final sprint being what it is. Make sure before we go ahead and drop one into everything that you are focusing on this to get wrapped up and go into either the next sprint, or if you're like me and you need to go run errands as soon as we're done, you can do that too. So sprint 4 of 4. Let's go ahead and go. Enjoy. See you on the other side. Well, then, my dear lovelies, whew, I believe that was the end of Sprint 4, was it not? It's been a really good couple of hours. My newsletter is, I took it from about 30% through the final run, and I probably have about another hour to go through and basically fine-tooth comb stuff at this point with it. How'd everyone else do? It's time to wrap up and reflect on how we did, how'd it go. Make sure, again, those notes for a future year, you are there. You'll thank yourself eventually. Make backup saves if you need to. Lex was saying, I can't wait to start drafting my book, and we can't wait to start cheering you on and hearing about all of the baby steps that'll take you to your success. Diane does heart breathings. I know a couple of Dianes, and I don't always get to their sprints between here and Discord, so I'm sorry I missed you, my friend. Should be on the calendar, I assume, for our heart breathings that I shared a little bit earlier there for the bit.ly link a little further up. And then Lex, my hamster escapade. Ooh, for the third time this week. Oh no. I hope you don't have kitties and puppers around. I hope you were able to get the hamster very safe. For sure, for sure. Hello, Rogue Blackwood. Thank you for dropping on in to join us there for that last set of sprints. 680 on the new project. Yes, very good project progress for sure. Jean, 784, strong finish for that last sprint. Jennifer, got some good ideas onto the page, and sometimes that's the best place to start instead of diving right on in headlong and headstrong. SD Shannon, distracted by research. Rabbit holes are painful that way for me. 176 really wonderful words. Jen, words at last. Guess the coffee is doing the trick. Yes, very much so. Good job, Jean, for sure. Yes, I got over 1,300 in the last 2 hours, which is not bad. Not bad. Divided over 4 sprints, that's ish 400 to 500 words. I'll take it. Because I'll say ish, because cat mom duty's called. Pretty hard, for sure. Alrighty, I am here again next Friday, the 29th at 7 p.m. Eastern. I'll go right on before Rhiannon streams then, and I'll be back again at 10 a.m. Eastern next Saturday. I know Tracy is later today at 8. For those of you who need to fill the gap, check Devin Cutting's playlists as well. Let's see, Diane is going to be running on Tuesdays, it looks like, if I'm looking at the calendar right, because these glasses are old. Looks like Tuesdays there. Diane, got my day started and laundry done. Yes, this is good. Saving creative time for when hubby is gone. That's why I like doing this on Fridays and Saturdays. Sorry, Cheesecake Man, if you're still in the chat. Sundays are a little bit more difficult when he's home, and that's our only day together. So, but anyway, it is just about at the top of the hour. Let me go ahead and send everyone on off. Ooh, yes, Tuesday and Thursday, 1 to 3 Central. For those of you who are Central, that would be 2 to 4 Eastern. Hello, Barrett. Thank you for stopping by. We're just wrapping up, my dear friend. We're just wrapping up our last one. I need to go run some errands. So definitely thank you for stopping by. If you're wondering why I got sucked into AuthorTube, blame this guy. Jennifer, Diane's sprints are great. I think the reason why I miss them is because they're normally during a time frame when I teach. So unless I don't have students that day, I unfortunately miss them. Diane, I need to do a live video. Oh, oof. Yes, that was my biggest fear with doing lives. That was definitely my biggest fear with getting to do them. I'm getting better now. Our other issue is this curtain separates me from my husband and his computer, so which will make doing my 100th episode celebration in a couple weeks very interesting. Anyway, I said I was going to go do groceries and running and things. I'm going to go do them. Take care of you, because we always know you're worth it. Bye. And it takes forever to end, and we're just going to wait for it to spin and end. And I'll just sit here and do this silly thing